welcome to your Sunday evening class. I decided to do it on this Facebook group instead of my YouTube channel just because, I don't know, try something different. I am recording this on my other camera, so if you'd like to join me later on after this segment, then hi Whitney. Oh, Whitney, I'm so glad to see you on here. Oh, Christina, oh my gosh, this makes me really happy. Hi guys. Sorry, I clearly have distractions. So Karma, oh my gosh, hi, this is so great. So if you'd like to join this meditation again afterwards, it will be on my YouTube channel, Ignite Wellness Collective by me, Stephanie Bard. But for now, we will get started in just a moment. I'm just gonna head on over to my altar. Melly, oh my God, from Texas. You guys, the world is connected right now, and it is so amazing. I have people from Arizona, people from Connecticut. Diane is on. I have people from Texas, my hometown. Like this is pretty amazing. So I'm super grateful for this group and for each and every one of you that are joining us in this movement of don't stop moving. Hi, Alyssa. So this is wonderful. Thank you again. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. I am a huge advocate for comfort in the physical body when you're meditating. There's never a moment when you should be so focused on how intensely, how much pain you have or how uncomfortable you are. Move your body, shift, adjust, and then get back into your meditation. It takes a lot of practice to sit there in stillness completely and not actually hurt. So move around. You'll see me shift a lot. My back gets really stiff when I meditate, so shifting is completely okay. And you can always put your back against the wall. I always recommend that. Have something underneath your tailbone so that you're a little bit supported, a little bit lifted. That's going to give your spine a little bit more space to kind of lengthen through, so that way you're not sort of hunching, dumping down. LaRonda, hi. Oh my gosh, this is just wonderful. Hi, Lauren. So, okay, I could sit here in front of the camera and just be like, oh my God, hi guys. So I'm just not going to do that anymore. But hi, welcome to all of you. So again, comfortable position, comfortable spot. I have a little sanctuary here in my house, and I'm just ever so grateful that I get to share that with you guys at home. So let's do this. And of course, Bailey already taking my spot. So sorry, Mama, you're gonna have to scoot over. She's so sweet. She just wants to be part of all of these little videos with you guys and us. Come here, sit down. She's like, Mom, why'd you move me? Come here. All right. So go ahead and find a nice, comfortable seated position. I like to sit in half lotus, but you will see, well, hopefully you won't see me because you'll have your eyes closed, but you can move around, easy seat, so just crisscross applesauce. If you have a full lotus, Ardha Padmasana, then you can draw one foot into one hip crease, Padmasana, the other foot into the other hip crease. However you feel comfortable, right? This isn't about doing this and finding stiffness. That's not what meditation is about. This is about feeling good in your body physically so that you can go internally with what you need. So give yourself a moment to kind of just move the shoulders around, take the kinks out of the body, maybe shift side to side on your back, open up the heart, maybe circle the neck a little bit. So I like to really move around my body before I start so that I can just kind of find a nice sense of settling in to our meditation practice. So give yourself another couple moments to settle into your body. Maybe you're still setting up, that's okay. And then just sort of start to soften down. So again, I just want to remind you, if you need to move, if you need to extend a leg, extend a leg. It's completely fine. If you need to be on the back on the wall, then that's completely fine as well. The one thing that I will ask you to do is to try to turn everything that's going to distract you off. Your phone, unless you're watching, of course, with me, but anything external, maybe close the doors so that the kiddos can't come in, or just really give yourself this moment to just be with you. Because I know a lot of us are with our families, and that's a beautiful thing that we get to be with our families. It's a blessing, right? But this is your time. So even if your kids are meditating with you, I would love for that to happen, and just allow them to be at peace with themselves. Let them do their thing and really find an internal sense of focus for you, because we don't have that many times in a day where we can just focus on us. So that's what we're going to do right now. So once you have the kinks out of the body, take a big breath, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, close the eyes, and as you exhale, just let them melt down, let them soften down. Let's try try that again. Inhale, lengthen, lift up. Exhale, let the shoulders melt down and soften. And then keep the eyes closed. Sometimes when we meditate or when we're practicing yoga, the hardest part is to close the eyes. They just tend to flicker right open. They want to see everything that's happening. When I want to take in all of the external factors, all of the stimulation that's happening around us, your eyes want to see that, right? So find a sense of heaviness. If you really find a hard time doing this, then you can absolutely put something over your eyes. The heaviness might help. If you want to lie on your back and put eye pillows or a little towel over your eyes, that's completely okay. This is your meditation to do what you need and to take what you need. So the eyes are heavy, the eyelids closed, the shoulders are relaxed. And then just start to tune in a bit. Remembering that this practice of meditation is exactly that. It's a practice. Every time you come into your practice, it might be a little bit different from the time before. There's always a sense of exploration. There's always a sense of journey within and without. And there's always a sense of allowing yourself to be a beginner. And by being a beginner, you're allowing yourself then to continuously come back to this practice, to search for more. And what you're searching for really is just a sense of internal connection, internal peace. And that's what we will focus on today, a sense of internal peace. Begin to notice your natural breath. And as you start to draw awareness to your natural breath, you start to take awareness away from the external factors. You take away attention and awareness from what you did earlier today, what you have to do this evening or tonight, or what you're doing tomorrow. You're now completely transitioning into the self. Remembering that what you ask of your body, what you search within your body, you will give to yourself. So asking your body to have patience, asking your body to still, to calm after all of these amazing classes. It might be challenging, but again, we're also asking ourselves to be a beginner and a student, allowing yourself to take this journey. Being okay with whatever it is that happens today in your meditation practice. Remembering that meditation is a plethora of beautiful things. It's not just one thing of sitting still. It's a journey within. It's stilling the thoughts, navigating through what is not important to what is important. And right now, the breath is the most important part. The breath, the vitality, the life force that comes in through the nose and out of the nose. Start to notice if your breath is shallow, if it's deep, if you're holding it. Just notice, become aware. And then start to activate a little bit of mindfulness to your breath. As you draw the breath in through the nose, feel it come through your nasal cavity. Let it hug your brain. Let it energize your brain with fresh oxygen and travel down into your body. From the brain down into the nasal cavity, into the throat, into your chest, and that's where you'll feel your chest open up and expand. And as you exhale, let everything soften down. You can let the elbows melt down. You can bring the hands to the knees for grounding, hands facing up for receiving, whatever feels comfortable for you. Allow the breath to expand the chest a little bit more, opening up even through the heart space, through the sides of your body, through the back of the body. Everything grows. Allow yourself to create a sense of being big within yourself, big within the breath. Inhale. And then let it go. draw the breath in, let the body expand. Try to grow a little bit. Maybe you can feel your spine extending through the crown of the head, through your crown chakra, Sahasrara. And then let it go. Let's cleanse our breath. Inhale through the nose, expand, grow, sip it all in, fill up. And when you're ready to exhale, open up the mouth and let the breath slowly come out of the mouth. And as you do so, feel your body relaxing down. There's beauty within the inhale and even more beauty within the exhale of your breath. Remembering that the inhale will draw in fresh, clean, oxygenated air into our lungs, vitality. And as it travels through our body, it works as a reverse osmosis, gathering up tension, trauma, stuck energy, emotions. And it cleanses through our lungs, through our energetic system. And as it exhales, as we release our breath, we detoxify the body. And the exhales allow your body to relax, to soften. So when you are mindfully telling your breath what to do, mindfully telling your body how to relax, how to release, your body will listen. Be okay with the journey. If it takes more than one time, that's beautiful. That means you can come back to this practice more than one time to gain something each time you visit. Slow breath in through the nose, maybe counting for 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, soften, melt down for 3, 2, 1. Breath deep, inhale, fill up, sip up, lengthen, be big within your body. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing through the mouth on your exhale. Deep breath in, fill up, sip up all of the energy around you, the positivity of this group, of us, of each other. Open up the mouth, exhale, make some noise. This time as you inhale, I'd like for you to hold the breath at the top. As you inhale, let the chest expand. And when you get to the top of your inhalation, hold the breath. Feel all of the energy in your heart space. As you suspend your breath, you're practicing Kumbhaka, another kind of pranayama, breath work. Kumbhaka, suspension of the breath. Hold here. Feel everything rise into your heart space. Notice if you find tension or a little bit of anxiety, you're okay. You're going to exhale very soon. When you're ready to release that tension and anxiety, let it go, melt out, everything out. Maybe make some noise. Let's try that again. Kumbhaka, suspension of the breath. Inhale, fill up, sip up. Hold the breath at the tops. Try to relax the shoulders. The air finds it into the chest, into the heart space, into the lungs. Feel what it feels like to hold and suspend. There's a sense of control, a good kind of positive control. And when you're ready to release all of the tension in your body, open up the mouth and let it go. Pranayama, breath work. Our breath can dictate so much in our body. And right now, our breath is allowing our body to release, to melt away, to soften tension and anxiety. Our breath is allowing us a moment of presence within ourselves, a moment of self-love and compassion. Because when you give yourself love first, you are then capable of receiving and releasing love out into the world, out into your family, into each other. Seal the lips with a kiss if you haven't already. Visiting Ujjayi breath, oceanic sounding breath, allowing the inhale to draw deep within the nose, expanding through the heart. Hold the breath at the top for just 1 second there. And as you exhale through the nose, trying to create a sound similar to that of an ocean wave crashing against the shore. Inhale, breathe and fill up, sip up. Slight suspension, exhale deeply, breathe out of the nose, make some noise. And as your breath starts to create an oceanic waves sound like. Your body also starts to move as though a wave is coming in through your chest, an ebb and flow of energy moving through your heart space and into the rest of your body. Deep breath in, slow breath in, inhale through the nose. Gentle suspension at the top of your breath, crashing your ocean wave against the shore as you exhale through the nose. Make some noise. Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath. Allowing the teeth to unclench, the tongue to release from the roof of the mouth. Checking in with the body. If you need to move a bit. Give yourself that moment and then come back to the sensation of lengthening. Back to your Ujjayi breathwork pranayama. Relaxing the eyebrows. Relaxing underneath the eyes. If you'd like to stay in your Ujjayi breath, and this breath is so loud that it shuts your thoughts out, then please stay here. That might be the tool that allows your mind to still just a bit. This breath might be what allows you to navigate from the monkey chatter, the chitta-vritta, into the stillness of the mind. That is what we strive for in meditation, not shutting out the thoughts. Instead, stilling the mind from the thoughts that really don't matter, the thoughts that have yet to manifest into reality, and focusing on what is present, what is here, what is now, and that is your breath. Breath starts to wander off and your thoughts start to become a little bit more apparent, that's okay. It's okay. Just feel yourself coming back to this space, to this moment. There is no breath that lives in the past. It already happened. There is no breath that lives in the future. Your breath hasn't happened yet. The only breath that is here and now is the breath that you're taking in this very moment. Notice the presence. Allow yourself to be here now. As this breath continues to do its work, as this breath continues to be your support system of life force, as this breath continues to guide you through the rest of this practice, start to draw awareness into the physical body now. Remembering that your breath will always be there. If you forget to breathe, just come back to your breath. If your mind becomes too active, come back to your Ujjayi, oceanic, victorious breath. If you're ready to explore the ease of your body, become aware of your physical. Notice the points of your body that are exposed to the air around you. What does that feel like on your skin? Is the air cool? Is it warm? Is it moisturized? Is it dry? Becoming aware, not attaching to anything that is in our awareness, just noticing. And then notice the skin that is exposed to your clothing. Notice the comfort. Notice the sensation of the clothes on your back. Becoming aware of the parts of your body that are exposed to whatever is holding you underneath. yourself back in stillness and draw your awareness now into your physical body. Taking a breath, becoming aware of the crown of your head. Notice as your inhale comes in through the nose and it hugs your brain. There's a sense of lightness that happens when you become aware of what your brain is doing and what your head is doing. Soften down and melt from the crown of your head down into your eyebrows, allowing any tension to release from the center of your eyebrows all the way to the outer edges of your eyes into your temples. There's a heaviness, a release. There's so many facial expressions that we do with our forehead throughout the day. Let them melt down. If you need, maybe bring your hands to your forehead and literally touch your forehead, allowing yourself to melt away the fascial tissue in your eyebrows, actively melting away the anxiety from our connective tissue, from our muscle memory, moving, being gentle. Maybe this is the first time you've made connection with your physical body within yourself today. Explore that. Allowing the energy to maybe draw upward into your skull, into the top of your head, and then down, melting into your temples. And then relax your palms back down. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, open up the mouth, allowing that tension to melt away with the breath. Come back to your Ujjayi breath. Inhale. Taking a moment to draw the awareness underneath the eyes. Allow the muscles of your eyes to melt down. If you need to touch your skin right underneath your eyes, give yourself some self-love. Maybe drawing the energy from the inner part of your eyes where your nose meets your eyes, drawing down underneath into the bone, out into the edges of the temples, being very gentle if you're joining me on this physical journey of your body, and then allow the energy to come upward. See what that feels like, melting away the tension, giving yourself the medicine of self-touch, of self-love. Let's take that one more time. If you're just envisioning this with me, feel what it feels like to melt and soften away. And then relax the arms. Take a breath, inhale. Open up, let your exhale melt away any tension and anxiety that lives in our fascial net. Notice your body. Have you been able to release any anxiety or tension or trauma that lived in your facial expressions? Did you even notice you were holding any there? Remembering to be patient. If you don't feel this, that's okay. Come back to this later this evening or tomorrow and try again. Remembering it's a practice. Deep breath in. Let it go. If you'd like to keep your hands down and just visualize yourself melting down into the jaw, allowing the teeth to unclench, the tongue to release heavy from the roof of the mouth down. If you'd like to feel your face a little bit more, if that feels good, to give yourself some self-love, then draw your hands back underneath the eyes, being very gentle, applying as much pressure as you'd like without pain, and then just exploring what it feels like to move away the tension from your jawline, coming into the chin, maybe drawing back up by the ears, all the way back up towards the temples, underneath the eyes, the cheekbones, around the nose, just being very gentle, allowing all of the fascia net that lives in our face to just melt away, all of the tension that we keep from clenching our jaw, maybe at night, maybe during the day, maybe from talking, whatever it is, maybe from anxiety or a little bit of uncertainty. We hold all of that in our connective tissue. Allow it to melt away. If you're just visualizing that, see what you can do. Maybe try moving your jaw a little bit, but keep breathing as you're doing so. You can come into the ears, give your ears some self-love, really making a connection with your somatic being, with your physical being, moving the energy. touch your earlobes if you like. And if you're thinking, wow, this is super weird, that's okay. It's completely fine. Try to transcend the ego from uncertainty of what you're doing or the sensation of being different than what you're normally used to doing, into being proud that you're able to touch your face, being proud that you're able to allow this energy to melt away, being proud that you're giving yourself the moment to be here now, maybe right underneath your nose. Drawing the energy back up towards your head, up into the crown, taking a big inhale, maybe opening up the chest, the elbows, the arms, big breath, inhale. And then slowly melt down, let it go. Come back to your breath. Remembering that you have the capabilities to move if you ever need to round the spine. Meditation is not always about stillness in the physical body. There's so much more to it. So explore, give yourself a moment. And then come back to your stillness and breath. Inhale slow. Exhale, open up the mouth, release whatever shifted energy we moved around. One more. Be proud of the breath that cleanses the body. Be proud of the noise that you make when you exhale. Start to draw the awareness now into your neck. And as we start to explore the release of the neck, give yourself a moment to feel what it feels like to physically move into your body. So chuck your chin down into your chest. Notice the fascia net, the connective tissue, the muscles release in the back of the neck. Try to keep the body lengthened for just a moment and then rock the ears side to side. Almost like your ears are trying to speak to your shoulders, like they're giving a little secret to the right and left side. Find your breath as you do this. Nice exploration of the body, moving side to side. Maybe you want to round the spine a little bit. On your next inhale, circle the head to the right all the way around. And then come back to the center. Let's switch sides, circling all the way to your left. Inhale, big breath. And then exhale to center. Slowly start to roll your head back up, lengthening through your spine. Take a deep breath in and let it go. We're giving ourselves the opportunity to meditate with a little bit of movement, a deep connection to breath. If you're just simply sitting and visualizing with me, notice what it feels like now in your body. Have you released tension? If you haven't, that's okay. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with this practice, as it takes time to reach enlightenment. But that is the beautiful journey that we choose to go on, that we gift ourselves with this practice. Come back to your inhale. Start to notice your shoulders, let them soften down. If you're enjoying the physical activation to release anxiety through the body, release tension and trauma, then continue to move, maybe shrug the shoulders side to side. If you're enjoying the stillness and just the mindfulness of the body, then come back to that, whatever feels good. Getting into the spine a bit, the back, moving around, taking a deep breath in. Opening up the heart and then exhaling as you round a bit. And then slowly finding yourself in stillness. Take time with yourself here. If the eyes have flickered open, allow the heaviness to come back into the eyes. If the breath has wandered off into the ethers, come back to the present moment, remembering that the only thing that's happening right now in this moment is the beautiful breath within. Drawing awareness now into your heart space. If you'd like to join me, slowly bring your left palm, your feminine side into your heart, touching your palm to your heart space. Feel the breath as it comes in through the nose, as the chest and the lungs expand to make space for this beautiful vital force that we take in. And then feel the body as it melts down, the chest as it slightly concaves, as it makes its journey through your body and out through the nose, expelling toxins, expelling shifted energy that doesn't serve our bodies in any way. This might be the first time that you've placed your hand on your heart in a very long time, or maybe you do this every day. What does it feel like to make connection, knowing that we have billions and billions of energetic vibrations that come in and out of our palms all the time, constantly touching other things, other people, maybe our hair, our clothes, our arms. But when was the last time that you placed your palm on your heart, on your chest, and you just allowed yourself to feel the life within you, to feel the compassion that lives within, to feel the vulnerability, and allow yourself to be completely at peace, because you know that within there's a sense of trueness, true deep love, not only for others but for yourself. And if there's not, welcome that right now in this moment. With this next breath, invite compassion, invite kindness, invite tender loving care for you. And as you exhale, release whatever doesn't serve that love, compassion, and tender loving care. Let it go. You don't need it. Place your other palm right on top of your left, and let this palm have a sense of groundingness to hold this moment within. Let yourself feel whatever it is that's coming up. There's so much stimulation right now that's living within your heart. Let yourself feel that, and then heal from within. Let the breath heal you. Let your mindfulness, let your sensation of drawing in compassion and love heal yourself from within. Remembering that whatever feeling is coming up, if it's negative, it will pass. It's just yourself healing yourself. That's all you're doing, is healing. If it's something positive that you feel, let it vibrate through your entire being. That is also healing. Whatever you're experiencing in this moment, you are being held, not only by yourself, but by me, by the universe, by all the love and compassion that there still is all around us, all around you. Let yourself breathe. Let yourself be. Let yourself feel and heal from the inside. Remember that you are enough. And although there is room for growth, although we strive to be better, to be good humans, although there is more that we want for ourselves, that is good, we want that. But in this moment, you are enough. Allow yourself to believe those words. I am enough. Allow yourself to feel those words. Draw the breath in, feel the heart expand, feel the chest grow, feel it sip up. Open up your mouth, make some noise, let something go. vibration as you vibrate noise out. And let the arms melt back down. Notice. Become aware of what you're feeling right now. What you just did was so much work, internal work. Be with that for just a moment. Become hyper aware of you. As you start to draw awareness back into your present moment, your breath, notice if it's become shallow. Come back to your mindful breath work, your pranayama. Maybe the ujjayi breath is what helps your mind find stillness. Maybe the natural breath is what feels right. Back to vitality. Start to become aware of your core, of the center of your being, right below your heart, traveling down through the diaphragm, down the spine, down through your lateral side bodies, into your navel. And begin to move if you'd like, or you can bring your hands into your belly and just kind of feel. Notice your belly. Maybe this is the first time you've explored your belly in a while. Right in the center of our bodies. And after you felt a little bit of movement, start to draw your hands to your sides. Feel your side. Stay out of the negative. Stay in the positive of what you have. You have beautiful organs that are working to cleanse your body. Maybe you've given birth to beautiful babies and now you have amazing body from that. Touch your spine. This is what holds you. This is what allows you to find a sensation of you. This is where your self-courage, your self-love lives. The sexuality, not just of what you think, but the sexuality of yourself, of your organs, of who you are. Give yourself a moment. Maybe this is the first time you've navigated through your body in such a positive way. And then hold your palms in the center. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, allow your belly to draw in. Feel the belly expanding. Inhale. Allow the belly to draw in. Stay there for a moment. If you would rather bring your palms back to the knees, that's completely okay. But I'm inviting you to feel who you are. Remembering that you are enough with whatever it is that you feel in your belly, in your palms. Be grateful for the body that you have. Some of us might have ailments that we're dealing with. Some of us might have negative thoughts that we're dealing with about our body, about our core. That's okay. We all have thoughts. But the magic happens when we choose to not allow these thoughts to take over who we are. The magic happens when these thoughts melt away with the breath. That's when the magic happens. That's when you start to become aware of the true nature of who you are. That's when you start to transcend from the ego into self-love. Those same hands that navigate through the world, let the energy of those hands come into your allow yourself to heal from the inside out. Remember that you are enough. Slowly release the hands. Let the palms face up or down. Come back to your breath, your ujjayi breath. Inhale. If the eyes have flickered open, allow them to close, remembering that that is sometimes the most challenging part, and this is a practice. Be patient, but allow your eyes to close again. Breathe, inhale. Deep exhale. Drawing your awareness now into your hips, into your low spine. Taking a moment maybe to shift the hips side to side. Maybe round or lift back in, tilt or tuck your tailbone. See what that feels like to massage your tailbone, your pelvic floor, move around. Just become aware of your hips. And then draw your hands right into the hips. Maybe this is the first time you've visited your hips. Allow the healing sensation to melt away any stuck trauma or tension that we hold on our hips. The root chakra, Muladhara. This chakra is the chakra of stability, of groundingness, and sometimes we hold our trauma from our past, from when we were young, when we were babies, into when we were children, into our teens, our early 20s, our 30s, maybe our 40s and 50s. We hold trauma here. Opportunity to make connection with your physical body, literally touching your hips. Maybe rubbing your low back and your low belly, rubbing your hips, feeling your sides, your glutes. And do this with a sense of compassion and love. This is how you can potentially melt away some of the anxiety that you might be feeling just by touching yourself a little bit in the most beautiful, tender, loving, kind way. Slowly melt the hands back down. Feeling yourself rooted into the earth. Let yourself breathe and lengthen through the crown as you inhale. Melting away any tension or trauma, whatever doesn't serve your body, your mind, your physical, your moment right now, let it go. And then slowly becoming aware of the legs. Feel them stable. Feel them softened. A yin and yang with our legs here. If you need to move them, you can bend them close to your chest, maybe around the spine. Maybe you can extend one leg, give them a break, circle out the ankle. See if you can keep the eyes closed as you do this. Maybe the opposite leg. Does that feel good, moving around a bit? And then bring them back in and just start to find an awareness of your legs, your long, maybe short like mine, beautiful legs. They hold us along with our feet. They hold our bodies. They allow us to move from point A to point B. They take our weight. They allow us to sit and stand, to stretch, to move. So much energy happens within our legs. Give them some love right now if you want to continue moving them for a moment, and as you do so, you're allowing tension to release, or if you want to just mindfully come to your breath and let your breath heal any tension that's stuck, any soreness that you feel, maybe from dancing, from moving. Notice your toes, your feet. Maybe give your toes a gentle wiggle. Maybe point and flex if that feels good. Just allow yourself to heal with movement from the inside out. Breathe, inhale. massage in the knees and the calves and the ankles. Get into the feet. There's so many times that we might be paying for a massage, getting someone else to give us tender, loving care, when in reality we can do it ourselves. Get right into the feet, right into the balls of the feet, into the inner arches. Move any stuck tension from our toes, from our heels. I like to squeeze mine, the heels just a little bit, releasing that, getting into the ankles. Breathe, inhale. And then if you're touching your feet, slowly start to make your way back onto your knees. Take a big breath, inhale. Open up, let it go. And last but not least, notice your palms. Allow the palms to face the sky. Hands are one of my favorite aspects of the body. We do so much. We speak, communicate with them. We touch, feel. We love. We give. We receive. We do so much with our hands. Notice the center of your palm. Can you feel the energy living within your palms? Can you feel the energy without moving anything? Just notice your fingertips. Notice in between each finger. Try to soften down a bit. See if you can relax the fingers so that they naturally melt into the center of your palm. Lost your breath, come back to your breath as you notice your palms. I want you to notice a light that lives within your palm, right in the center. Maybe it's a bright, shining color. What color is that for you? See if that color can produce a little bit of heat. Heat is similar to the sun in the most comforting, warming sensation, the most delicious way. Let this light and this heat heal you as it travels from your palms. Take a breath into your wrists, softening into your elbows, drawing the energy from this light, from this heat source, all the way into your shoulders, passing your biceps, triceps, into your heart space, up into your throat, into your breath, all the way into the crown of the head, shooting out from the roof of your head, your crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra. Allow this light to travel all the way up into the ethers, into the universe. And as you do this, it shines so bright that it begins to connect with everybody else's light who is meditating with us in this moment. This light starts to become a sense of unity, brightening our world, our universe. This light connects to each other, just like our breath and our vibrations connect, so does this light. And this light that is a certain color for you becomes one bright, beautiful light in the color of white. A cleansing, vibrant white. So bright that it starts to illuminate the entire universe. As my light shines, yours shines with me. Allow this light that's connecting us all to travel back down from the universe, all the way back down into our world. The warming sensation becomes a little bit deeper, stronger, comforting, back down into your world, down into your crown. Take a breath. And as you exhale, allow this light to shoot into your body, giving yourself a sense of energy, vibrancy, cleansing, as you know that you're connected with everyone else's light. Now you have the life force of everybody else within you. It's pure, it's healing, into the crown, into your eyes, underneath your eyebrows, into your jaw, your throat, Vishuddha chakra, right into where you speak, where you communicate, down into your chest, into your heart. Let it vibrate in your Anahata chakra, releasing down into your arms, back into your fingertips, maybe expelling a little bit more light through your palms. The energy comes all the way down into your chest, into your heart space, back down into your diaphragm, into your belly, your navel, down into your core, your roots, into the legs, the feet, and all the way down into the earth, connecting us from above and below. This light transcends all the way down our being into the core of the earth. This beautiful earth that is taking its time to heal. Just as we heal, the earth also heals together. We are more connected now than we have been in a very long time. There is a shift that is bringing awareness into the world, awareness of love, compassion, of healing. From the sky down into the depths of the earth, feel yourself completely rooted, supported, connected, released of ease. Allow yourself to be here in this moment. Invite whatever it is you feel because it is real, and then come back to the sensation of love, of kindness for yourself. neck to release. Allow your heart to expand. And then finding stillness with me one more time as we come together to close out our meditation of self-healing, our meditation of connection with not only ourselves but each other. Let's take a cleansing breath, and as you exhale, be very mindful about what you are releasing out into the world. Let yourself heal, and as you release your toxins that don't serve you, allow them to manifest into love so that we can capture our love for each other. Big breath in. Open up, make some noise. One more inhale. Draw the arms up overhead. Gather the energy passing through your third eye into your heart space. Closing off our practice. As I bring my right and left, I close my masculine and feminine. I allow the circle to complete. And I give myself a moment to not only honor this practice, to not only honor you, but honor myself. Honor myself for allowing myself to take this moment that I so needed. Honoring you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Honoring you for allowing yourself to give yourself this moment that you might have needed so badly. Allowing yourself to be grateful for your breath, each breath that you take. The cleansing breath and the breath of vitality. Allowing yourself to be grateful for the body that you have. And for the opportunity to want more for yourself so that you can continue to grow, continue to manifest, continue to be a good human, continue to put good out in the world as it is needed so badly right now. The light, the dark, the teacher, the student, honors, loves, respects the light, the dark, the teacher, the student in you. Namaste. Thank you guys for going on this journey with me. If you took something good, if you took something bad, if you just watched, if you just turned off, it's okay. Whatever it is that you needed in this moment was completely yours. And I am so honored and grateful to have been able to take you along this journey, this path of self-discovery, of self-healing. And I want you to remember that anytime you allow yourself a moment to just calm, to listen, to go within, is a moment to find peace and to heal. So as I love to create movement, to take you on a journey of yoga, I also love to take you on journeys of meditation myself too. So I hope you join me again. Thanks. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. I have this little nugget behind me the entire time. So as my energy was going on to the world for you guys, so was hers, as she was right next to me, her little tiny butt next to mine. Bye-bye.